if we're so awesome, then everybody should have to serve in the military. Everybody should have to serve if we as a country are going to glorify just attacking other nations and trying to run them through proxy and all that different stuff, then hey, everybody should have to serve. Everybody, no matter what status you're born into, everybody should have to serve. And then yeah, everybody can be as patriotic as they want to be, as war hungry as they want to be, because everybody's got skin in the game. What's going on, YouTube? It's your boy Trey.
Who the fuck is that guy?
Back at it with another video.
Another one.
Today we're going to be reacting to Tim Dillon as he goes through the Iran conflict, war, whatever we're calling it these days, and his thoughts on it. First off, I want to say thank you to everybody that's been liking, subscribing to the channel. Really means a lot, and I appreciate it. I'm going to look at trying to add a little bit more entertainment value. I've said it before in some of my previous videos. I try and empathize with a lot of people that I disagree with, just to kind of see where they may be coming from in order to articulate myself to better come to an understanding with them, right? And with that being said, as I'm sitting here and going through these videos and reacting to some of this content, like, you know how you get that voice in your head that's telling you, think about this, say that? Well, I feel like it would be interesting to let y'all in to the inner thoughts of Trey. So as we go on and continue with these videos, I'll let y'all get a peek behind the curtain of how my brain works. But y'all let me know if y'all prefer me to just respond and react to the video as I was, or if y'all like this new version. Let me know in the comments. All right, but that's enough talking. Let's get into it.
But, oh boy, here we go. Mujtaba Khamenei. I'm bullish on him. And I think we won the war, and I think it's time to leave and give him this country. And a lot of people are saying, well, we're starting off on the wrong foot with him because we killed his father, his wife, and maybe his daughter, right? We kill his daughter as well? Well, you know, maybe.
And, you know, I think he's being a little sarcastic and stuff like that. But, you know, yeah, that's all we've done. We've killed his entire family. If we leave now, of course, everything's going to be business as usual. At least that's what the president would have us believe. And, you know, I think MAGA may even be like,
well, yeah, you know, the president, you know, if we bomb their entire country, we pretty much let them know that if you don't do what we want you to do, then, yeah, fuck around and find out. FAFO. Trump's gonna show him.
He didn't like his wife and his father. You know, here's the deal. You can't ever know the inner dynamics of any family. So, you know, sure, I'm sure he was startled by the killing of his father, wife, and daughter. But I think on the flip side, this is a new day for him. He gets to be the leader. He can get another wife. He may have had another wife. He may have multiple wives. That's part of that thing they do. Because a lot of people have been saying, rightly so, like, hey, well, we killed this guy's father, wife, daughter, his family, and that's probably going to make him angry and like kind of like attacking his country and killing his family. He's going to even be more dedicated to getting a nuke because that would have prevented.
or just simply revenge. What about, you know, the age-old tropes, right? Like, we don't have to be so nuanced about it. Just good old-fashioned revenge. However you can get that revenge. There's nothing wrong. Nothing wrong with that, right? We, of course, would never have to pay for it in the long run. Our children, our children's children won't have to worry about, you know, somebody with an axe to grind coming back and trying to attack Americans. There's no way.
Prevented this. So there is that school of thought out there, you know, that he's actually going to be more dedicated to enriching uranium to make a nuclear weapon to prevent another attack by the U.S. and Israel. You might say that. You might.
But this is America. We're fucking awesome. We do what we want. This is a new day. Trump's invincible. Everybody is going to bow down to the supreme leader. And yeah, we are not afraid of anything. It's a new day. We're going to hurry up, finish this thing up in Iran. Then we're going over to Cuba, show them what's next. And guess what? If everybody don't get in line and act right, we may be back again for Greenland, Canada, because don't forget that we talked about that too. We told y'all what y'all need to do. Y'all need to either get down or lay down. We ain't forgot about y'all. We coming back. We had to handle some more important business right now, but we coming back to handle that shit too. We got 2.5 more years, roughly. We still got plenty of time.
I'm putting cases on all you bitches.
I'd say that, but I think this guy might be good. I don't know why. I just have a feeling. I just have a feeling about him. I have a feeling about him, and I have a feeling about this whole thing. I know that we're sending more warships to the Middle East and Marines, but I still think we've won and we're done.
Sorry, he's just pulling up an article showing that they're moving additional forces into that area, Marines specifically. So potentially boots on grounds.
I know it's the Pentagon's moving additional Marines and warships to the Middle East as Iran steps up its attacks on the Strait of Hormuz.
But I mean, you know, you've already got people that are. I was watching an interview. They had a whole bunch of veterans sitting down and asking them how they feel about the war and if they were called up to fight, would they go? I don't think that's a really accurate representation of how the military is thinking about things, because I think ultimately, if your leaders have decided that this is the war that we are fighting, or this is the conflict that we're fighting, yeah, you have to go. And some people are like,
hell yeah, send me in there. I've been waiting to fucking kill some shit. We've been at peace so long. I signed up to shoot bad guys. I signed up to fucking kick in doors and get shit popping. And we've been at peace way too long. Like, send me out there. I'm going fucking stir crazy.
That's going to be a good bit of the military population and how they react and how they feel about it, especially if they buy in. Like I said, the way the media is done, like, people are going to buy in on both ends of the spectrum. Some people are going to think, like, why are we even going there? And some people are thinking, yeah, that's right. They have been saying death to America for 3 decades. It's time to show them, you know, what happens when you keep talking shit.
According to 3 U.S. officials. I still think we've won, and I think people should communicate to Donald Trump how much we've won, how glorious this victory has been for all of us, how exciting it's been to see this, how grateful we are for this, and that
You don't know how cool it is. Like, you don't think it's cool, all the explosions that they've been showing us on Fox News, just nonstop, just fucking hitting ships, hitting buildings, all these targets, 15,000 targets executed. Like, yeah, we are just demolishing them. It's so spectacular. This is so awesome. This is the military might of America. America's back, baby. Woo!
we should now just go home and think about it as a great, glorious memory of the past. But, I mean, the liberal...
Nah, never that. We on the run. We on the run. We got to keep rolling. We got the hot hands. Keep rolling the dice. We can't lose. We got, Cuba on the back foot. We got to go there, finish off the job. We got to figure out what is going to be the way that we want to manage Venezuela. But we on that too. And yeah, we got to figure out what's going to be the next thing, because we ain't stopping. We on the roll. We got the hot hands.
Will fuck it up. If he goes, I won, we're done, the Democrats will be like, you didn't win anything. You actually lost. And he'll go, you're all right, and then nuke everyone. So whatever this...
Nah, you can't placate with somebody like Trump. You can't. I'm sorry for keep stopping. You can't placate for somebody like Trump. You need to continuously show him that he's wrong. I don't care if it makes him upset, but you can't capitulate as a Democrat. You just can't. You can't. I get what he's doing, being sarcastic, and hey, like you just gotta give the baby what he wants to make the tantrum stop and all that stuff. Pick your battles, blase blah. But nah, we can't do this. Not with the stakes. The stakes are way too fucking high.
This man needs to hear, really, whatever this guy needs to hear. He's at the end of his life. He's endorsing Jake Paul for president. He doesn't care what happens next. Yeah. That's the thing with Donald Trump. He doesn't really care what happens next. So whatever this guy needs to hear to get him out of this.
Everybody's laughing about the Jake Paul for president, but you realize like this is them playing in our face. The elites of the world playing in our face. We didn't get enough when Trump did it. Jake has enough of a kind of cultish following that, I should be able to confidently say he could never hold office or never reach the presidency. But then again, Donald Trump was the president. Well, is the president and was elected 2 times. So I can't, with a straight face, say anything definitively. We are way past those days.
War? Tell him that. Whatever this dude needs to hear so that he can get us the fuck out of there, because this is, and listen, obviously we all support the U.S. military. That's why we don't want them dying for literally no reason. In Iran, unfortunately. Now, I know people will attack me for saying that. They will say, well, you're dishonoring their sacrifice. What I'm saying is that if we get a crazier leader than the one we had before.
Is that a dishonor to their sacrifice? Let's unpack that a little bit. Is saying that they're dying for a needless war, essentially. I know, I'm kind of reframing how he said it, but that's essentially what he's saying. It's like, we didn't need to do this, and soldiers that have died for it. It's kind of needless because we did not have to do this. We were not under direct threat, no matter how they try and spin the story. And if you believe full well what the White House is saying and what the administration is pushing out on the threat that Iran posed, then, more power to you. Like, yeah, sure. You can think that way. You can believe wholeheartedly. Like,
the president wouldn't lie to us. He is an honorable man and he loves the military. He would not put us in harm's way unless it was necessary. They were so close to nuclear weapons, and this is all Biden's fault and Obama's fault for doing bad deals and setting us up and putting us in this situation, and Trump had no choice but to act.
But they've been telling you all the contradictory things that are showing you what the real story is. Israel was going to attack, and we knew that Iran was going to react in such a manner that everybody in that area was going to be hit. So we decided to go ahead and buddy up with our buddies, go in with the crew, and bomb along with them without asking anybody's approval or giving anybody a heads up. In addition to that, I feel like there's also some nuance to the negotiators, Jared Kushner and them, that were going in and trying to negotiate a peace deal with Iran, and them not really understanding the level of where Iran was with their nuclear capabilities, and during that negotiation. So, but that could be me having a conspiracy brain. So whatever.
I don't get it. But Trump is just kind of on a farewell tour, and take a look here. He's endorsing Jake Paul for political office, and you really have to think to yourself, we do deserve everything we get as a country. Like we really do deserve it. There's certain things that people get in their lives they don't deserve. Somebody gets sick or whatever. You
We
get a
love
bad
this
car
shit.
accident.
We love to watch the country
But
burn.
this country deserves everything we get. Everything we get, we really deserve. I don't know how much of it anymore can be blamed on outside forces, or even these billionaires that are, we know, evil and bad, a lot of them.
We can blame
But
lack of education.
The
I
common
full well
person
believe
here
that.
also is unfortunately, really sadly culpable in a lot of this. The people that are cheering on this war in Iran have no fucking clue why we're there. They don't care. They're happy to just see violence. They're happy to see things blow up.
Yes.
They're at a
Love it.
bar in Florida. They're excited about the Ayatollah getting whacked. They don't.
Yeah.
They don't know why. They
He
don't
said death
know
to
what
America.
Iran
It's
did to
good enough.
them. They're just happy to see violence and chaos. And
Fucking right,
those are the
brothers.
people
America.
who are culpable for what
USA.
this country is going to get. Make no mistake, we're going to get it. What this country is getting, those are the people who deserve it. Those are the people who deserve it. When the gas spikes and we're no longer in the Middle East because we were thrown out of the Middle East because Iran attacked all of our bases, we didn't defend them, and a lot of these Gulf.
Nah, when the gas spikes, it's Biden and fucked up the economy, and now Trump's trying to clean it up. Like, fucking Biden. Gas is up. Everything's gonna go up too. Gas, fertilizer, everything that we get from elsewhere is gonna take a price increase because, in addition to tariffs and things like that, it's gonna become more expensive to bring things from wherever they come from to here. Because let's face it, we don't grow a lot of things here. We don't manufacture a lot of things. We do grow some, but we don't manufacture a lot of things here. So all that being said, like, prices are going to increase. And then at the end of the day, we'll just keep hearing about how Biden's at fault. It's all Biden's fault, man. It's not Trump. Can't blame Trump. What the hell's wrong with you? Fucking Biden.
States don't want much to do with us. When all of that happens, and when Israel's the regional power there and becoming a global power, again, this is out of Netanyahu's mouth. When all of that happens, the people that cheered this on from their backyard in Long Island without a goddamn thought as to why we were doing it, it just felt good to them. It was a way to own the libs by
Oh, boy, did
sending
they.
troops
They
into
got
a
us.
Middle Eastern country. These people are all hopped up on pharmaceuticals and French vanilla coffee creamer, and they have a bloodlust that is insatiable.
That is not an accurate persona of the average MAGA voter, I believe. So he said all hopped up on what? French vanilla and... Nah, it's got to be like Zen, maybe? Copenhagen? Bud Light? What is it? What else we got? What is Joe Rogan pushing these days? What is he advertising?
The suburban American has a bloodlust that is absolutely insatiable. Nothing is enough for these people. Nothing is enough. We're becoming a sexless country. We're a joyless country. Our only joy is in exporting violence and sitting back and watching it. It is the
And
only thing that unites
business
people and
is
gets them excited.
good.
They all have
You
a
see-
bloodlust.
You see Lindsey Graham in interviews right now? Like, we're at war. All these different conflicts going around. He's got merch. He's got hats. When he's on and he's doing interviews, he's like, yep, Cuba, we're coming. And like all these different things. These are the most unserious people in the world. Like, you can't make this stuff up. It's like reality TV with international stakes. Yeah, I don't get it.
And they want things to blow up, and they want people to get hurt, And they don't care that we bombed a school of Iranian children. They don't care that a Tomahawk
talk about
missile
that.
ripped through a school and killed 165 people, many of them between the ages
hit
of 8
another
and 10
school,
years
too.
old. They don't care because many parts of this country are a moral black hole. They are a moral black hole where there is no morality. They're amoral. You say, well, maybe they have bad morals. No. They have no morals. They're a black hole. Those are the people that are cheering on what's happening right now in Iran. They cheered on what happened in Iraq.
How accurate do y'all think that is? Do you think we as the American society are that we have pockets of the country that are completely amoral? Like, I think we definitely have pockets or a large population of our country that their morality is severely diluted. Like, we don't view violence the same way. Like, it's not real anymore. Like, people don't really value the human experience. Like having a basic compassion for your fellow man, like not your another race or American, Mexican, Canadian, things like that. Just human beings, animals. Like I'm just saying, like, as a whole, I think we're trending in the wrong direction, and I don't know what's really the thing that's making us this way or feeding into all these things, but I notice it. I notice it on a daily basis. Like the fact that you can watch Fox News and all they're doing is they got somebody off to the side as a talking head, and they're just showing you nonstop missile strikes like it's war porn, and just war is just this awesome thing. Like, if war is so awesome, then everybody should have to serve in the military. Everybody should have to serve if we as a country are going to glorify just attacking other nations and trying to run them through proxy and all that different stuff, then hey, everybody should have to serve. Everybody, no matter what status you're born into, everybody should have to serve. And then, everybody can be as patriotic as they want to be, as war hungry as they want to be, because everybody's got skin in the game. If you want to be rah-rah for war and you've never had to serve or anything like that, I don't see how you're that fucking bloodthirsty if you've never had to put your life on the line.
Okay, 20 years after that, everyone in this country has less money on average. People do not own homes. People still don't have health care. People are in no better position financially than they were, except the top tier. And those are the same.
Don't need health care. It's a Democratic hoax. Nobody really cares about health care. Nobody. Because you see how hard it is to stay on track with anything. Healthcare subsidies went up. People are paying out of pocket. They couldn't afford it. I guess, since it's died down, that means it's gone away. Nobody cares about healthcare. But what do y'all think, man? I think he was dropping gems. I think this is one of those moments because I believe he was, I don't know if he was just necessarily a Trump supporter, but I want to say he did have some conservative values, conservative views. I don't know if he voted for him or not. But obviously, I can't I can to a certain extent, hold it against people. But yeah, chickens coming home to roost, right? Everybody's seeing what your vote means and what you get. Because he's doing a lot of, outside of the war, he's doing a lot of what he said he was going to do. But let me know what y'all think. Are y'all on board? Again, like I said, I get not everybody's going to have the same opinion as me, and I'm fine with that. But are y'all on board? Like, let me know why you're on board and why you have no issues with what's going on. Or, let me know if y'all agree with what Tim Dillon has to say. Like, he was being funny, he was being sarcastic, but I think he was still dropping gems. But yeah, until next time, I'll holler at you.
Ooh, hey, why you hating on my energy? I don't think you wanna be my enemy. I pop out, they go wild, so celebrity. Too busy winning, I forgot that I got frenemies.